What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Destiny, live in the Queef. And this guy is hanging with Dick Guy before we go see Dick Guy? But before we do, I want to just take a moment to just marvel at how awesome my hard mode raid gear looks with the hard mode raid shader and the Trials of Osiris Year 3 Lion's Vigil cloak. That is absolutely amazing looking. It gets even better when you put on the Lion's Vigil mask. That is a fucking amazing look for some of this Year 3 armor. But it's Friday! Y'all motherfuckers know what Friday means on my motherfucking channel, right? That's right. It's time for another visit from Xur, the Agent of the Night. He's the rare NPC that shows up in the Tower Order Reef once a week with a backpack filled with exotic gear and weaponry. And now that we have the Iron Banner returning next week, I'm guessing that we might see a PvP-centered inventory from him. Hopefully, some Frosties or some Ophidian aspects for those of you guys out there that's been looking for those. Let's go ahead and see what he's got in his bag this week. Sure, man, really? Like, I get that it's Halloween, and you know, the whole trick or treat, and you don't really have to give out the treats, but, man, that's two shitty inventories, 2 weeks in a row, man. You need to step that shit up and bring some of the shit that motherfuckers need, but he's brought the Red Death Pulse Rifle, which was a Year 1 monster. It's also one of the most common weapons you'll see in the Crota hard mode raid because each kill heals you and speeds up your reload, and inside of Crota you couldn't heal when you were doing the last phase with him, so that's why this was a pretty prevalent gun. But it also got moved to a different archetype over the Year 2, I think it's Year 1 to Year 2 swap over that they did nerf the Red Death, and it just isn't the same as it used to be, but it is a pretty decent pulse rifle for the PvEs, especially, like I said, because it does heal you, so if you have trouble staying alive, this is going to be the gun that you're going to want to get, even though the name doesn't really actually advertise that very well. So the Red Death, you're like, oh, that's going to help me live? No, it sounds like it's going to help me die. But if you draw your power from the Warlock, especially the purple drank side of the Warlock class, we have the Ram, which I would show you what it looks like, but Burngie doesn't believe in at least putting a fucking JPEG there of just a standard Warlock just chilling. Like, I don't really understand it. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna get rid of last gen. It's gonna help out with the newer consoles, but we haven't seen any extra power coming to the newer shits. But this will give you increased armor on, and all Voidwalker melee attacks will trigger lifesteal on hits. Those of you guys that are going to be running into Iron Banner, this is going to be a pretty decent helmet. It's going to let you withstand a little bit more extra bullets, and like I said, melee attacks trigger lifesteal on hits, so all you got to do, shotgun somebody, get them down to one shot, pow, hit them with your melee, get your health back, and you don't have to use the Red Death to heal. And if you're a hunter, guess what? That's right. Bungie's just gonna remind you that they nerfed the trip mines in the April update. No longer can you stick Guardians with trip mines, which actually used to work against me. You know, when I stuck somebody with a trip mine, they just run at me and I die by my own trip mine. But if more Guardians learned to do that, then they wouldn't have got nerfed. But now you're not allowed to stick them to Guardians, and they also do a little bit of reduced damage. But they are still pretty decent inside the Crucible if you get good with placement. This will give you increased duration on your trip mines if you want to use it as a trap, and also gain an additional trip mine grenade charge. So if you don't feel like running Fellwinter's Memory to get that extra grenade, this is going to be your choice right here. However, you do have to use the trip mine grenade when you're using Young Amakura's Spine. And for those guys out there that are Titans, this will give all rocket launchers, any rocket launcher in the game that you have, tracking and visible radar while zooming with heavy weapons, and heavy ammo will drop more often. Not something that you're going to see a lot of Titans running in the Iron Banner. I'm pretty sure you're probably going to be seeing a lot of Twilight Garrisons just because it gives you a little bit of extra mobility. I also have seen a lot of people running the double grenade ones, possibly in the last bunch of times. But we also have Telesto and the Zalo Supercell will have your ornament stock this week. If you want to go ahead and use some of your silver dust that you have, you can go ahead and purchase that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably have a little bit of extra silver dust laying around since the Festival of the Lost, and dismantling helmets, masks, gives you silver dust off your first mask that you get from the package. So there you go. You might want to go ahead and pick that up. They both actually look. These are the better ornaments for both of these. So feel free to purchase that if you have that laying around. And as always, we have the Glass Needles Dirty Needle Exchange. This will allow you to re-roll the perks on your exotic. So say that's not actually a very bad roll. So let's all right. Say you don't want all that discipline, you're running a gunslinger, you want to get your golden gun just a little bit faster, you want some intellect and discipline, but that's not going to give you enough intellect there. It's probably only give you like a little bit of a cut hair of intellect. So what you do is you use the Twist of Fate with your Glass Needles. It will re-roll that and will give you different perks. It won't mess with your light level or progression of said exotic armor. So it won't mess with anything except for the actual perks that you want to re-roll. But careful! Re-rolling shit gets very, very addictive. Trust me, you start fucking re-rolling shit, and then you add a fucking Glass Needles, and then you're like, oh, now I'm stuck with a piece of armor that I have perks on it that I absolutely don't want. So be a little bit more careful when re-rolling it. Just don't start fucking going willy-nilly with all of your Glass Needles. And then we have the 3 of Coins. This will allow you to extract exotic engrams from ultra level bosses or from the end of PvP Crucible matches that works in Trials with Osiris and Iron Banner. Both of them have increased drop rates for the 3 of Coins. I see a lot of exotics dropping inside of Trials with Osiris, especially Trials of Osiris. But I remember last Iron Banner I got quite a bit of exotics, popping some 3 of Coins. I'm probably going to spend some extra coinage on that, but most of my coins are on my other characters I've been raiding this past week, and this isn't my actual loadout. See, this is just a bunch of stuff that I have laying around that'll get me a little bit of extra light and look pretty cool for this video for you guys. Gotta look at that. It's just amazing. But then we have some heavy ammo. If you don't want to go ahead and spend your strange coins on the heavy ammo, you can go ahead and check your inventory. You probably should have a nice bit of ether seeds. You have some Glimrar, right? So then you go out to Varix in the Reef. Yes! He's gonna be the easiest way to get some heavy ammo inside of Year 3 Destiny. You give him some ether seeds, a little bit of Glimrar, and he's gonna hook you up with that purple drink. So that and then finally, we have Legendary Rarity Sparrow upgrades. These will turn a blue Rarity Sparrow into a Legendary Rarity Sparrow and will give you the color of the contrail as denoted by the player card. And we can see that I actually have, jealousy. It's what they feel when you see it. You mad, bro? Look at that. Green with envy of that nice animated. It's just absolutely amazing. That's not the Sparrow that I'm talking about, though. There we go. We have the S30V Blue Rarity Sparrow upgraded to a Legendary Rarity Sparrow, and the Strange Drive leaves an unusual green contrail. And I very much do recommend getting the Mountain Dew. Get the Mountain Dew, because a lot of the, what do you call that, SRL contrails are blue, or the Time Breaker's kind of like a purplish red. So I think out of all of them, the green one stands out the best. Maybe I'll go after this. I'll go out to, I guess, on patrol, and I'll cut in some footage of me riding around on a Sparrow. And if you don't see me riding around on a Sparrow, and you just see me moving back and forth between the contrails right now on the screen, it means I forgot to do it. And that's because I had some drinks tonight on live stream. I do want to send a special shout out tonight, though, to Mr. Red, who dropped a $500 donation on my stream tonight. So thank you very much, Red. I do want to give you a shout out in my video today. So if you guys made it this far, then you probably care, because it's pretty fucking awesome of somebody to show their support like that. And especially when you're trying to build a live stream to where I could do this for you guys more often, and I don't have to spend 60 hours a week dirty as a motherfucker underneath cars. So, my name is Jay. MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you can leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. But once again, I do want to say thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the support. Especially lately, there's been a lot of support on not just my stream, but also on my YouTube channel. And you guys been fucking killing it. So I'm holding my thumb up. You can't see it because I don't do a face cam. But I very much do appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. That's not just the alcohol talking. That is, you know what they say, right? You know, drunk words are sober thoughts. So, I should probably just shut the fuck up and end the video, right? So, my name's Jay. MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching. And I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers later.